Hey guys, NASCAR Mode 48 back again, and welcome back to another tier list video. And in today's, we're going to be looking or predicting the 2021 Truck Series season of like who's going to be the champion, Final 4, Round of 8, Round of 10, just missing it, mid-pack, and not running so good. So we have 41 trucks, but we have some trucks, but they are part-time trucks that are also in this list, but we're not going to include them because we want to speed things up. And also, I just want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm going to be changing things about NRR. So when I make my NRR video on Sunday afternoon, I'll be having my face in it. I'll have like my box, the box, have cars on it with the top 10 drivers, and do some editing things just to get used to it, because I think that's what I'm going to start doing now, just to speed things up. Like, I like the old way, but I think it's like time to do something a bit new and stuff. And some of you guys who are OG probably seen my face before. I don't remember showing my face, but kind of a face reveal, so stay tuned for Sunday. I would test out the webcam now, but nah, I'll save it for Sunday. But anyway, yeah, before we start, let me just show you the drivers that we will not be including. We have the 8 car of like Joe Nemechek and Camden Murphy, I believe. And also in the 9 truck, we have Cody Robaugh and Grant Enfinger. I also want to point out, Grant Enfinger ran a great race today in that number 9 truck. So, proud effort by him. They got like 9th place. And they were one of the Camping World cars. And out of all the Camping World sponsored truck series cars today, only 3 of them like finished on the lead lap. I think it was Parker Kligerman, Grant Enfinger, like Cram, the 41 car of Cram. And then right here you got like David Gillen and Taylor Gray or Riley Herbst or something. Then this 34 car, you have like Josh Reum, Josh Balicki, and like BJ McLeod. The 42 truck, I forgot. Wait, is Carson Josevar full time? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, Carson Josevar is full-time. Oh, that was my mistake. Whoopsie. Alright, I'm sorry, Josevar. Then you got Clay Greenfield in the 68. He's not full-time either, I believe. Yeah, he's definitely not full-time. And then over here, you got the 75 truck, I believe, of like Parker Kligerman and Sam Mayer. You have Tony Breidinger. I think that's how Breidinger, I think that's how you say her name. Yeah, but I don't know when she's going to make her debut. Then this 83 truck, you have like Tim Vines, and this 96 truck of Todd Peck. So yeah, these trucks won't be counted. Oops, that was a mistake. Yeah, so these trucks won't be counted. So let us go ahead and get started on this list. So we're going to move down the champion part, because we're basically just going to be focusing on drivers from not good to the final 4. Starting first, ladies first, we have Hailie Deegan. Hailie Deegan, not off to the best start. She wrecked in like all 3 races so far this season. She wrecked at Daytona. She wrecked at the Daytona Road Course with only like a couple laps to go. And then she also wrecked today. Got caught up in the wreck, not any of her fault, but yeah, her best finish is like not even a top 20, so big disappointment. So I'd say Hailie Deegan, in her equipment, I'd say she's just missing out. I don't see her making the playoffs because she has to develop over time in the truck series. We may see something. Once again, this is only the 3rd race in the truck series, so we could see some improvement pretty quickly, but I'm not really confident about that, because DGR, they're decent, but they're not championship level, or they're not like they're decent playoff level. I mean, Todd Gillen made the playoffs, but they got eliminated in the first round. Okay, next up we have like the rookie Chris Wright. We'll say this is Chris Wright. Their team is pretty decent. I'll just put them right here. And this is like Kaz Gralla. I'll just put them there. And now we have Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed, I feel like he still lives up to his hype, so I put him in the final 4 once again for the 2nd year in a row. And also, I just want to point out one more thing before we continue on. But if you noticed, in the Cup Series, Ford won the first race, Toyota won the 2nd race, and Chevy just won the most recent race. And then Xfinity Series is the same thing. Ford won the opening race, then Xfinity won the road course race, and then the Speedway race was won by a Chevy, Myatt Snyder. But in the truck series, it's all been Toyota. Ben Rhodes and John Hunter Nemechek. Also, congratulations to John Hunter Nemechek getting another win in the truck series. And I just want to say, well, actually, I'll save it for when we get to him. But yeah, that's a bit weird how so far just Toyota winners, but things will change. All right, next up we have this 3 truck of Jordan Anderson. This one's Jordan Anderson. They're probably like a mid-pack team. They're pretty decent. Next, we have Bobby Roos and Roger Roos. Two brothers are going to be running this car, or truck, so I'm going to put them mid-pack. I'm not really all that familiar with the truck series. I'm kind of a rookie. Next up, we have Cory Roper in this '04 truck, and it was just announced that Chase Briscoe will be driving this '04 truck in the truck series on the Bristol Dirt Race. And then Cory Roper, he finished second actually third at Daytona in the season opener. So I'd say I don't know how good this team is, so I'll put them in like mid pack or something. John Hunter Nemechek has definitely lived up to the hype, so I believe he can make it to the championship for it. But could he win it? Could he win it all? We'll just see. Next up, we have the 6 car Norm Benning. They're not really the best team. Sorry. I know the Iceberg. I know. I think you guys should know him. The Iceberg. He has a pretty cool YouTube channel. He's a big fan of Norm Benning, but you just got to be honest. You just got to be honest. That's probably my new slogan. You just got to be honest. Next up, we have the 10 car Jennifer Jo Cobb. Once again, you just got to be honest. You just got to be honest. But yeah, moving on, we have the 12 truck of Tate Fogelman. I don't know, maybe mid-pack guys. I just don't know. I don't know these drivers that much. Johnny Sauter. Now, Johnny Sauter is next up, and it's him. He's a bit questionable. For right now, he's run pretty decent, so I'm going to put him in the round of 10 for now, because Johnny Sauter hasn't been doing so well lately, especially from last season. And come to think of it, it makes no sense how Johnny Sauter. I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, but it makes no sense how Johnny Sauter still gets his full-time ride after having a down season, but then you got my boy Grant Enfinger, who had 4 wins last year and made the championship 4. I know he didn't win it, but then he gets cut to part-time. He has to share the truck with Christian Eckes. He gets downgraded. That's bull. That is literal bull. They should have done that to Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter did absolutely nothing last year. Nothing. The only thing I remember him doing was wrecking him is when him and Grant Enfinger wrecked at Michigan, and when Johnny Sauter was stupid that he wrecked Stuart Friesen at Texas. That's all I remember about Johnny Sauter. Nothing significant he did. I don't think the 49 truck's racing this year, so I'm just gonna put them down here. I don't think they're doing anything. I forgot to count them out. But anyway, moving back on, we have Taylor Gray in the Tanner Gray, not the 15-year-old who Snapchatted inside of a stock car at Daytona. His older brother, Tanner Gray. Tanner Gray, for now, I'm going to put him in just missing out because he actually had a good run today. I think he got a top 10. I'm not so sure, but he had a decent run today, so I'm going to put him in there. Next up, we have Austin Hill. Austin Hill, yeah, here's a bit of a downside. Austin Hill's number one weakness is short tracks. He is awful at short tracks. He is not good at Bristol. I forgot he finished that race in like a lap down. Something happened at Martinsville. That's why he didn't make the championship for it. And then he's not good at Richmond either. So I'm gonna put him out in the round of 8 just like last year. But once we get on to these drivers, we'll see what they're made of. All right, next up we have the 18 of Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith, he did wreck today. I think he has some pretty decent potential. I'm gonna put him in the playoffs, because it's KBM. So we'll just see. We'll just see for now. Once again, we gotta get going. Derek Krause, who just missed out on the playoffs last season, we're gonna put him in just missing out as well. But once again, I keep saying it, but we have to see what he does. Next up, we have Spencer Boyd. I guess they have decent equipment. I don't know. I mean, didn't he get a win at Talladega before or something? Or was that somebody else? I don't know. Zane Smith, Definitely, I'd say he's a championship four contender, but we'll have to see. We got to keep going. Next up, we have the 22 of Austin Wayne Self. Wait, wait a second. Yeah, Austin Wayne Self. I was about to say Nice Motorsports for a second. No, Austin Wayne Self is Wait, is he a part of Nice Motorsports? No, he's not. Yeah, I'm just pulling your leg. That team's not really one of the best teams, so I'm just gonna put them right there in the not good spot. Actually, Austin Wayne Self and Nice Motorsports had some sort of connection, but I don't know how that went. Next up, we have Chase Purdy. Chase Purdy, I don't know. Now, since I think about him, he's young, he's a rookie, and he did make that mistake, between Parker Kligerman and Jordan Anderson, and just completely took out Tyler Ingram. Nothing wrong on Tyler Ingram's part, so we're just gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in like this spot for now. We'll just have to keep going. Next up we have Rafael Lazard. Wait, is Rafael Lazard full time or part time? Is he? Because you have the two car, the 21, you got the 23, 24, and you have the 26. I don't think you can run five full-time trucks, can you? I'm not sure. Yeah, I just remembered Rafael Lazard, they did announce that he'll be converting to full-time. He was originally going to be part-time, now he's to full-time in the 24 truck and he's competing for it, so that's pretty cool. So for Rafael Lazard, they're like 13th in the playoff standings right now. So for now, we're going to put them right here and see what happens because they did miss the playoffs in this equipment right here. So that's a bit questionable on talent than equipment. So next up we have Tyler Ingram. I think they have potential to make the playoffs, but once again we have some truck series drivers that is very hard to just choose and see. So we'll have to get deeper into it. But like I said, when I was going to Derek Kraus, I just remember he had a bad day at Daytona. I think it was like the day. Yeah, it was the Daytona race, or was it the Daytona road course? I don't know. One of the Daytona races, he just did not do so good. So, I don't know. So for now, I'm just gonna put him in there, and we'll just keep going. Next up is 28 truck. I have no idea who this is, so I'm just gonna put them back here. The 30 truck is Danny Bond, I believe. I don't think they're that good. Next up, the 33, Jason White. Not the best equipment, I believe. Next up, we have the 38 of Todd Gillen. For now, I think we could put Todd Gillen in the playoffs and probably put Johnny Sauter up here. But once again, we gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Next up, we have the 40 of Ryan Truex. I say just missing out because Nice Motorsports is pretty good. And it was Dawson Cram. That was his name, Dawson Cram. I don't know how good they are, so I'm just gonna put them right here. They did pretty good. They stayed on only lap, so I'll put them there. Next up, we have Carson Josevar. I feel like they'll just miss the playoffs, so we'll just see. Next up, this 44 truck of that's gonna be split between. I think James Busser just came back for one race, and this one's gonna be run by like Jet Noland and what was the other driver? Oh my goodness, I have a bad memory. Connor Daly, I believe. So Connor Daly and like Jet Nolan and Bailey Curry. I don't know, Sneeze Motorsports equipment. This is James Busher, but he wasn't full time. So I'm man, I should have just really reviewed this before I click start on the video, but hey, it doesn't matter. We all make mistakes here. Next up, Brett Moffatt. Brett Moffatt definitely a playoff contender, but Nice Motorsports equipment, I don't think it's that good like it was in like 2019 to make it to the championship four again. So we'll just see. Next up, we have this 51 truck. I think this one's like I don't know Parker Chase. No, this is Drew Dollar right here. I believe. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is Drew Dollar. I just don't know. Let's see. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st. We could put one more. Kyle Busch. You know. Yes. So we'll put the old number 51 in there. All right, moving on, we got Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen has the potential, so we're going to put him here. So since we have to remove a driver, let's remove Drew Dollar down here. Next up, we have the 56 of Timmy Hill. But wait, back to Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen had a great run today, so this could probably lead to changes for the 52 team. So I can't wait to see what they have to do in 2021. Next up, we have the 56, run by Timmy and Tyler Hill. We're gonna say this is Tyler Hill. I don't really know what to expect. Same thing right here. Oh wait, this is Timmy Hill. Oh man. And we're done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a great rest of your day, and peace out. Shoot, you guys caught me again. But just for some respect, we'll put him in mid-pack, because I'm really not so sure how the equipment is in that team. All right, moving on. We got my boy Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton, definitely a playoff contender. I'm gonna put him up here. So for now, we have to put all these trucks in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Christian Eckes, he's basically part of it as well. The 98 and Ben Rhodes. So this is gonna be tough. I hate the playoffs that only has 10 drivers. So, ooh man, I feel like, in my own opinion, Championship 4 is good, but I think it's down to the final 4 spot. It's down between Rhodes and Crafton. And I would have to put my money on Matt Crafton because he came so close to making the Championship 4 last year. So I'm going to put Matt Crafton in the final 4 spot. Now, the round of 8, I definitely have Austin Hill. And definitely Brett Moffatt. Those two are locks. And Ben Rhodes, too. Ben Rhodes is a lock. Now, who does that one last spot go to? So right here, we'd have to put... Oh, man, this is really, really hard. This is difficult. So I'm definitely going to put Tyler Ankrum out of the playoffs. And same thing with Rafael Lazard. Stuart Friesen as well. They have potential, but I'm not sure if they're as good as these others. I don't know if Christian Eckes and Grant Enfinger count. So that's weird. I'm going to put Chase Purdy in the playoffs. I feel like he'll get in maybe over somebody, but I don't know. We'll just have to find out. This is very tough, but man, I have to really dig and think about this. All right, so it took a lot of thinking, so I decided to have, Derek Krause wasn't going to make the playoffs. Same thing with Tyler Ankrum, Rafael Lazard, Chase Purdy is out. Grant Enfinger, Christian Eckes as well, and Johnny Sauter did not make it. I have making the playoffs Sheldon Creed, John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, Matt Crafton, Chandler Smith, Ben Rhodes, Brett Moffatt, Austin Hill, uh, uh, Todd Gillen, and Stuart Friesen. I have Gillen and Stuart Friesen out at the first round because these two are good enough to make it into the playoffs, but staying consistent is going to be a tough one because I expect a lot from these guys by now. Austin Hill, Martinsville is going to be his problem. The problem for Brett Moffatt is his equipment. Ben Rhodes, he's solid, but is he that solid? Because it's not like Ben Rhodes wins every day. It's not like that he wins every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, every month or something. Because I've done some Truck Series research, and that's not him. Chandler Smith, I feel like he could do a better job than Christian Eckes, but still, I feel like his equipment is gonna have a bit of trouble because KBM, ooh, they are just not the best, but they're pretty decent. But I have Sheldon Creed, John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, and Matt Crafton making the final 4. And now I'm gonna reveal who do I think is gonna win it all. So I'll have Matt Crafton finishing in 4th, Zane Smith finishing in 3rd, and finally, the driver who's going to win the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoffs or championship. I have John Hunter Nemechek. Nemechek has just been very solid, and he's won some of the stages so far this season. This Ford team has a lot of potential. So I predict that John Hunter Nemechek will take the trophy home for his team. So I have Nemechek winning it all in guts and glory or trucks, whatever. But yeah, that's gonna end it here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is basically my entire prediction. Got Nemechek winning it. I got Creed, Smith, and Crafton coming up short, being oh so close. You got Smith, you got Rhodes, Moffatt, Hill, and the first two losers out got Gillen and Friesen, and then just missing out I have Johnny Sauter. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have my video up on Sunday. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.